Hello.
Hello.
Are you at the hostel?
Not yet.
Okay.
Oh, the hostel, yes. Thought you said hospice for some reason. I don't know
No.
why.
Nice. You managed to get your projects in.
I did, yes, finally. How was you're taking one class?
I'm taking two.
Oh,
Intro to cinema studies and Hong Kong film.
ah, cool. Those are going
Yeah, I
well.
had. Yeah, we had an essay due today for the cinema studies, so I got that in.
School is good.
Oh, that took away from prep time, so we'll see how good things go today.
I'm sure it'll be good.
Hello, Andrew.
Hey everyone, can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm over on the island visiting my
Oh,
folks.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, thought I'd.
that's a long cable.
Yes, it is. Sorry, just getting myself set up here.
No worries. Are you just visiting or
Yeah, uh,
make sure?
all is
Because
well. All is well with them. Fortunately, yeah, just
yeah,
spending this week here. Yeah.
yeah. Just one of my other friends, their dad, who's like 93, had a heart attack.
Oh, jeez.
They they got released from hospital, but they're 93. They already have what's this situation called? Anyways, they have that blindness caused by the
Diabetes.
deterioration of the red cells. I mean the blood vessels in your eye.
Oh, yeah.
So I mean, his dad's essentially blind. Well, it's the blindness that you can't see the middle, but you can see the periphery.
Is that macular degeneration?
Yeah. That's it. I
Yeah.
couldn't remember.
So my dad didn't have that. Wasn't degeneration, but the macular, which is these things at the back of the eye, it
Yeah.
detached.
Oh yeah.
So he had kind of the same thing. He had this weird blind spot in his eye, and it was starting to curl
Yeah.
back. But the way they fixed it is fascinating. They hopefully people aren't too squeamish, but so they drain all the fluid out of the eyeball, and they pump it full of gas.
Yeah.
And then that puts kind of pressure on it, and he had to basically for 90% of the day be facing down because the gas is lighter than air, so it would put the pressure on the back of the macular to
Yeah.
kind of force it to be attached, and it eventually kind of healed that way.
Yeah.
And then over the next couple of months, he had to do that for like a week or two. Had to get the special chair for him so he could read down. He had to sleep on his face and all that sort of thing, which
Yeah.
was very uncomfortable. But then, over a period of a month or three, the eyeball slowly sort of regenerates the fluid inside. So it
Oh,
slowly
okay.
kind of starts filling up. So he had this kind
Yeah.
of weird line, like when a camera is partway in and partway out of water.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, it eventually solved the issue, which is super cool. Um, just the innovation from the medical community to come up with something like that, I thought was fascinating.
Oh, I remember I had to go to the eye clinic once. The optometrist saw something, wanted me to see the specialist, and they have like specialists for your retina, for your lens, for like whatever multiple parts in your eye. There's a specialist for each.
Yeah.
And there was when I went there, it wasn't. I mean, it was a few years still, but they were the ones that treated Manny Malhotra when He got
Right.
hit
Yeah.
in the face with a puck or a stick. Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy.
But I've had both my eyes, the whatever goop in your eye, it sometimes shrinks or anyways, pulls off the back of your eye, your retina. I mean, there's still enough in there, but for a while I was getting, at nighttime I could see these flashes in the corner of my eye, and that was just everything adjusting. But it was just the weirdest thing is like I'd be just sitting and reading, and there's this little flash and out of the corner of my eye.
Bizarre.
Yeah, I was told by the optometrist that if you ever have an eye issue, is to go to VGH because they're the only hospital in the region that has an ophthalmologist on duty all the time.
Okay.
Other places they're on. I mean, yeah, they might not have an ophthalmologist available.
I'm just noticing
Uh,
something from Ruben in the chat. Would you mind streaming the owlbear, Wes? I'm not too sure if.
Yeah, let me figure it out.
Yeah.
We've done it. Share screen.
So, what everyone do with their levels?
Mm.
More barbarian. I hit more good.
More bonk.
Yeah. Yeah, level 7 is advantage on initiative, and when I first enter rage, I get to move a bit.
Ooh.
Okay.
My
Charge.
level went into 1 into sorcerer.
Oh,
As a cleric.
Yeah, very
Right.
unusual.
What was the rationale there?
It'll hopefully make sense in a little bit with my subclass and a couple of the sorcerer spells, but
Okay.
not quite yet.
Gotcha.
The moment I just
running.
get a few more cantrips and a shield spell.
Hmm.
Yeah, sorcerer gives like 4 cantrips, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're great for that.
Total, I have
Just
like 10 cantrips somehow.
I love having lots of cantrips.
Mhm.
I took the Act of the Tomb or whatever for the warlock that gives me some cantrips as well. So I've got quite a few. 8.
Yeah. I played a level 20 one-shot character once that had like 13 or something because of all the multi-classes.
Wow.
Sadly, in one shots you don't get to use them.
Yeah. But it was still funny because I couldn't fit all of them on the PDF I was using for a character sheet.
I know a lot of people don't like D&D Beyond, but I quite like it and playing
Mhm.
off it. I know it well enough
Everybody's
now that
different.
it's pretty easy.
Yeah.
And I can make characters super fast on it.
Oh yeah. If if everybody remembers, can they fill Matthew in on what happened?
Did you
Suicide
get a
row.
chance to look at the notes?
I didn't do my homework. Whoops.
But
You
yeah,
had real
Homework?
you had real homework to do, didn't you?
Yeah, a little bit of real homework, yes.
but yeah, basically it was like this weird four-way fight between us, a goose hydra, a weeping angel demon, and a. Do we know who the other guys were, or are they an unknown third party?
Bu- 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 From the bodies, I thought I said that you found tattoos indicating that they're from some sort of one of the vampire factions, but you're not.
Yeah, you did
I
mention
think
that. Yeah.
but you weren't sure which one. You don't actually have much detail on them all, but
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
So we got that. Got up some magic items that the goose hydra was dealing with, and then we were able to extricate ourselves from the situation. We then proceeded to bully, I guess, the remaining third party that was trying to ambush us. That was a very one-sided encounter.
Yes,
Okay.
Gorell managed to pull him above above the ground, but very high up, and dropped him.
Caster started its turn, and I just went yoink and
Just
dropped him off
jumped
the
off a
cliff.
cliff.
The caster got back up, fired a few spells, then had the audacity to try run away down the cliff. No. I jumped after him.
And for a change, one of the NPCs didn't get away on me. Thanks to Gorell. Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, the whole point of us doing all of this was we had heard rumor several sessions ago of a hydra in this no man's land, or this neutral territory between the elves and the who are basically geographically France, and the vampires who are geographically Spain. Yeah, there was this artifact that was being guarded by a hydra. That was kind of all we knew when we went down, that the vampire folks have been trying to get their hands on to, I guess, significantly aid in the war effort. So we tried to get in there first, and I guess that's why we ran into that competition. So we got a couple of nice magic items out of it. But the kind of the main story based one is, I just put it in the chat. It's a scroll with a blackened piece of wood, scroll tube that had a blackened piece of wood in it with gems.
Oh, okay.
So some sort of magic battery or magic storage device that's got one green gem that's glowing, but there's 5 others that are still dull. So I suppose there's next step would be to try and figure out what it is and how to charge it up. But we went into this kind of other plane to
Mhm.
to find the Hydra. Yeah, and it was kind of in a what's the word, a stalemate with this weeping angel, very powerful weeping angel thing that we activated a few times, and it really hurts. So we kind of ended up. It was a really fun encounter, actually. We ended up kind of barely fending off the nasty damage from the Hydra and the Weeping Angel. But basically, the Hydra ends up staring at it with at least 1 or 2 of its heads, and that keeps the angel frozen in stasis. And that's kind of how we left it. We didn't try and fight or defeat either of them, because I don't think that would have gone well. We would have got the crap beaten out of us. But we did manage to get out, and then these vampire tattooed NPC adventurers were trying to sneak in ahead of us. And then when we got the artifacts, got the magic out. ahead of them. They kind of went ahead and then ambushed us where the latest map is. And yeah, we had basically just beaten them up, or Gorell mostly beat them up.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And yeah, here we are.
Cool beans. You guys got
Yeah.
up to a lot of stuff.
Yeah, fun times.
So yeah, you're basically at the town of Port Boo, which is there's a large, well, there's a cathedral here that there were some people in. It seems to be just some remnants of a church, but they seem to have a agreement with the vampires that do come into this area, and the vampires leave them alone. So yeah, you guys are just outside, well, close to the cathedral. Do you guys want to go check in, or where do you want to head next?
Mhm. Check in, I guess. Quite a few of us probably want a long rest at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, Reft has
Uh,
a lot of blood on him, that's for sure.
yeah,
Mhm.
and
By the way,
Edro's
is
probably,
Brandon coming?
what was that?
Is Brandon coming? I didn't see him on the.
No, he is moving.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, he's moving, and also apparently, needs sleep sometimes. But yeah, mostly moving.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so you guys head up back to the church. Pedro, having being knocked down twice, is feeling a little sluggish.
Ooh.
The people welcome you in. They ask if you were successful in your venture. You're actually, they have a small celebration because you're the first group that they've ever seen go down the stairs that enter this other plane. You're the first group to have returned.
Hmm.
It's like, Girl says, we have achieved our objective. Would it be all right with you if we could stay on this premises for a night?
They say based on the setting, well, the sun's going to be setting soon. Well, it would set before you could get anywhere, and there are vampires seen every once in a while. They are perfectly happy for you to stay here, but yeah, no buts, but just for your safety. And they can't provide you much more than the whatever small treat they gave you for surviving, but you're perfect. There's plenty of room in the cathedral.
All right, cool.
That
Okay.
was quite an ordeal, wasn't it?
Yes, well, they're looking at you. It's like, oh, that's a lot of mess that you've encountered.
Yes. It was certainly out of the expected. All right.
Wow.
Long rest?
Yeah, you can get it.
All right. Cool. Nothing goes wrong.
Um, does anyone participate in a watch? You can see that they have one person still up when you guys are settling in.
I'm always kind of watching because I'm like
Okay.
semi-aware while resting, but
Yeah.
I'm probably like up doing a proper watch like for the first couple hours.
Okay.
Hell nah. Weasley's passed out.
Elias will also take in active watch if no one else will.
Okay.
Suppose I could, but you were, strangely quiet, Elias, while we were fighting the Hydra. I think you did cast a spell or healing spell or two, perhaps.
Well, that's good.
As we settle down, I think we should discuss the distribution of this bounty that we found.
Ah, yes. Sure. What exactly have we acquired in this bounty?
So there's a +1 frostband sword. Can't
Ooh,
remember what kind of sword it was.
Just a longsword. Yeah.
I don't know if Edro wanted that.
I can't remember.
It's a nice weapon,
Hmm.
really nice weapon. I, of course, don't use those sorts of things. There was also a trident of lightning, which is pretty
okay.
cool. It,
That one was
That one was
unfortunately
what?
not a heavy weapon. So
I'll put the loot notes in the chat too.
Thanks.
Can add 100 gold piece silver bar to our party treasure inventory.
oh yeah,
Okay.
that's
And then there was this trident of lightning, which is also pretty
Hmm.
neat.
Mhm. I mean, someone who doesn't attack could honestly use the Trident of Lightning as well.
It's when you
But
hit it's when you hit somebody with an attack,
Uh,
then you can have a sort of chain lightning beasties. That's
Mhm.
powerful. Just I don't know if our party makeup is set to have anybody use it.
Yeah.
If only I could use it in a wild shape.
hmm. Neither of
Yeah.
the weapons are great swords for Gurel.
No.
Eh, too bad.
No. And I have a +2 anyway. +2 greatsword anyway, so it has its upsides.
+1 frostband's probably better than a +2 plain, but
Frostbite as a D6, so I'd be going from 2d6 +2 to a D10 plus D6 plus 1. So technically an upgrade, but
yeah, fair enough.
Marginally. And that's cold damage too, right?
yeah, we'll hang on.
It also gives you resistance to fire damage, which is quite nice.
That is neat.
Oh, you guys have too much stuff now. No more.
No more.
You can't figure how to spread it out. So
We can't use
The loot will cease until you figure out what to do with it.
Well, it may
Stop
fetch
being
a
goblin.
pretty penny at a magic market too.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
that's our best option. Yeah, and then there was a rod of absorption, which is pretty cool.
Guessing you grab that.
Yeah, probably either Lem or I should take it.
More
Yeah.
spell slots, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think
potential.
giving the warlock more spell slots.
I definitely have my eye on it. If there are no objections, and
Yeah,
Lem's not here to claim it, so. Cool. And then yeah, somebody needs to hold on to this funky
The
artifact.
magic stick.
Yes, the magic stick.
The talking stick.
Maybe Elias can take that one.
Sure. If anyone comes for us, I'll be the first to go. That's fine.
I mean, alternatively, Gorel can hold on to it, and then
To you.
just not have to worry about anybody, taking him down. If anything,
You
it would be
can-
a good idea because people keep avoiding hitting me.
You can blend it in with all the other shrubbery on you.
Stick it up in the bird's nest somewhere.
Yeah, honestly, I'll go with that. I'll hold on to the stick.
Okay.
Was any useful items mentioned when I was gone after Rod of Absorption?
Just a
Just a
No,
stick.
stick.
it's just weapons.
Oh, boo.
All right. If we've sorted that out, then yeah, long rest. Anything else?
Okay. On Elias's watch, you well, the other person on watch is sort of like thought they heard something, and you hear the front. Someone's rattling the front door.
Okay. I'll
It's
tell the man not to check the door and leave it alone.
Do you check the door?
Nope. I will go up
Okay.
to it and I will take out some salt and pour it across the threshold,
Okay.
even though that's for demons, not vampires.
You sort of hear whispers. Friend, let me in.
Anyone got some create food and water? Someone make some garlic.
Create some garlic. I don't right now, unfortunately. Yeah, I'll tell him to politely, or unpolitely to shove off.
He says, I can offer you immortality.
I can promise you and offer you mortality. How would you like that?
One of the resistant ones. I shall return. And they seem to have left.
Back to sitting out my watch.
Okay. Yeah, nothing else happens during the evening or the night. Morning comes.
Everyone wakes up and there's just a bunch of like beads and salt everywhere. There's a crucifix over everyone's bed.
Are you trying to bake something in the night, Elias?
No. Just taking precautions.
Gorel looks up at the crucifix that's now probably hanging from his branches. It's like curious. What does this object represent?
It wards off vampires. We're not entirely sure why amongst the different churches, but everyone just puts them together nowadays and then it's kind of helps.
That could be useful in the future. And he leaves it in the branch.
Popsicle stick art.
Yep. They are not very
Okay.
good looking crucifixes. They're just a couple of sticks tied together with a piece of twine.
Yeah, that's fine. He keeps it.
Yeah, so everybody out, the regular people are getting up and scraping together a breakfast, and they say they ask like, if you know where you're going to be headed next, they might be able to provide some guidance.
I think we're just trying to head back to the Elven City.
Okay. Basically, you can head back to Cerber. Which is basically a day's walk from here. Takes you back to the French side of things. Okay.
Cool, cool.
Start jumping along. And you pass that little sheltered harbor where you fought the sea monster. And people can make perception checks.
Okay, perception. I didn't get my dice out.
I forgot my dice at home. I just have digital dice.
Oof.
I rolled a 4 and a 2.
I am. Okay.
14.
Man, that's a
Also,
22.
also, if passive perception matters, I have a 20.
Whoa.
Nice.
Weasley comments that, or he sees some figures leaving the harbor. Well, they're walking ahead of you, sort of like you come around the bend and there's sort of like the dips and things in the path, and there's a larger figure, and it looks like Monarch, the Cyclops, and a couple other people with him up ahead.
Okay.
Hey, be careful, guys. There's a one-eyed freak up ahead.
He's a nice guy.
He's a
He is-
monstrosity to nature.
Look who's
He's
speaking.
considerably useful.
You met him before, or your character did.
Doesn't change my feelings on him.
On that particular day, he was more useful than you were.
Well,
What are your feelings of me then? And I show him I look right into his face with my face.
you're all right.
Indeed, I am. Yes.
But he's
Others-
one of the good ones.
Others with strange appearance can be all right too.
Well, there's a difference.
Fur boy.
Well,
Yeah, do you try to catch up or just
Yeah.
okay? Yeah, you basically get his attention. He stops and waits. It's a couple of the younger, probably like teenagers that are with him that have one of them's got the third eye. The other one's got a claw for one of his hands instead of a hand. And they got a couple of the three-eyed dogs were with them. And he waits. They say, "Oh, welcome! You're back." And he counts. You're all back. How was your adventure?
Successful. We have
That's
acquired
good.
what we set out for.
Oh, he asks if he can see it.
Yeah,
It's in
sure.
the-
I show it
Okay.
to him.
Oh,
Look but don't
Interesting.
touch. How about that? Is there anything you can tell us about this?
he steps up closer to Gorell and is looking at it, and no, I don't know much about magic things, but that looks like someone made it. The snow goblins might know. They are wonderful at making many contraptions and things.
Did you
Where
say
am I?
snow goblins?
Yes, you can see because you're down by the coast, but you definitely notice the mountain range. That sort of the mountain range that divides France and Spain. He points up there. There's a snowy peak, or a few snowy peaks, and yes, they live up there. They have a tenuous agreement with the frost giants. Well, they live close to the frost giants, but they don't seem to fight each other, which is good. But yes, the snow goblins live up there, and they tinker a lot, and they make things, and they might know about this. Or you could, when we get back to town, we can talk to. Well, close that thing. We can talk to Umbra.
Hmm.
When we get to town. She might she might know more about this or be able to provide you some information.
Umbra's a little bit closer, isn't she?
Yes. I propose that we talk to her first and then move on to the snow goblin.
Okay.
Assuming Umbra can't tell anything else. Yes.
Okay, so yeah, you just keep walking with Monarch and the others, and you get back to the Cerber, and Monarch says to one of the younger people, so can you go, ask them to check if Umbra's available to talk or not? And they don't really have they have a gathering place, but it's not an official tavern where, they get a lot of customers. They don't get a lot of people coming to town. That's why they all live here as misfits. But he offers you a drink, or whatever to just rest your feet after the long walk here. And the teenager comes back and he says that, well, Umbra's in her place, but she wasn't very responsive. But
We didn't meet Umbra when we came through the first time, did we? I don't
No.
find her in my notes. Yeah.
no. Monarch says, well, we can take you there. Whether she's willing to see you, or we'll see if she wakes up. She
Monarch, what
she
manner of person is Umbra, given the eccentricities of the village?
she used to work as part of an order called the Threaded Choir. They are a secretive group that chooses, or not chooses, but they help train those that are talented in seeing the thread of time. Some people call them prophets or oracles. And they often serve nobles or kings, or those rich enough, or just as independently, and they accept payment for making predictions. Umbra came to our village a few years ago after I don't know, she had a vision that seemed to have damaged her abilities and made her blind. But she still helps predict the weather fairly well, and alerts us to visitors that might mean us harm. So, as the nature of our of Sarah Bear, she was allowed to join our group.
That's fascinating.
Yes, and he's talking while you guys are walking. You get to this older 2-story house, and there seems to be like in the basement, sort of like a trinkets and curios stored in there. And then he's a little, well, I mean, Gorell is too, but he says that he points, you guys entered sort of the main room here. There's a couple other, a couple people in here that seem to just taking care of things. And he points that there's a set of stairs in the back, and if you go up to the second floor, you should be able to find Umbra up there. And it'll be pretty obvious.
Where are we on a map, or just
No, it's just
Okay.
no, there's no map. Just
Okay. I head up the stairs, I suppose.
okay. Which picture is better? Chat. So you go up the stairs, and a woman looking like this is. No, that didn't go. Oh no, that did. Come on. There we go.
Ooh.
So you're in a sloped under the roof of the attic of this building. There's just like a lot of old furniture in here. There's a few cobwebs. Um, uh, kids, old kids' toys like a rocking horse and dishes and things. Some things under tarps. And there's this old woman apparently sleeping in her chair.
Seems like she's been sleeping for a very long time there.
How loudly are you saying this?
Extremely quietly.
Okay.
Really whisper.
Is it loud enough that someone with a 14 passive perception hears it?
Um, I'll say, hello there, my lady.
Uh, okay. The body stirs and she looks up, and you're pretty sure she's blind. She's just sort of looking in your direction, but you only see the whites of her eyes. And they're very her eyes are very clouded over. Who's there? I can sense. And she sniffs the air. Someone not, or something that is very much part of nature.
I'm a hamster.
And she looks around and, perhaps it is no, there's you also. Um, but how may I help you? I sense you have a question for me.
We are a group of adventurers who have recently acquired an object of great interest. We are curious as to whether or not you can inform us of more details of its use.
Hmm. That, um, she looks in Gorell's general direction and please, if she holds out a hand and if I may touch it, it helps me see things better.
Okay. I give her the stick.
Wow. Okay.
Um,
Before we, never mind. He's done it.
she presses the stone that's lit and points it at you. And that's
Oh shit, we gave the
hey
old
guys,
lady our
roll new
time.
characters. No. She holds it and feels the stones. She sniffs it and then she starts mumbling something. You can't quite make it out. And she's like, oh, this is connected to the one who abstains, but he is being threatened. And you best get this to him. she's speaking in a different voice when she says those, and then she suddenly comes back to reality, and she says that I believe this is an item that connects to another, and the dark one that has tried to change his ways for centuries depends on this, or items like this.
Curious.
But it seems to be of the make of those in the hills, or those in the cold.
Okay.
I have so many questions.
Let us start with who this dark.
And then she seems confused with Dark One. What Dark One do you speak of? There are many many creatures of the night, especially to the south of us.
To specify the wording that you use, the dark one that wishes to change, that has tried to change his ways, is what you said.
Hmm.
So she's like, I did.
I see.
Was that your sight speaking? Or that sounds strange. Sight speaking.
Often
Um,
that is what the sisters of the order taught me, is to connect to the flow and find the information, but sometimes I do not always retain what I received. I act as a channel.
And the sisters of this order, this would be the threaded choir.
She sort of like hisses at you. It's like, yes, please don't mention them.
Oh, is there some
They
bad blood or bad experience there?
they've left me here and did not aid me when I needed it.
Nice.
The people of this town have been kind to me, unlike my mentors. But
Yes, Monarch hinted that you had some terrible event with your power that damaged you. Some prophecy. Is it relevant to this dark one or this object at all? Is it related?
she
I don't mean to pry, but
no, what happened to me was much more recent than whatever is happening in the vampire kingdom. But perhaps perhaps those who have made this can provide you more information. And she, at this point, she's already handed the stick back to Corel.
Yeah.
You when you spoke differently, you mentioned a one who abstains, and that this person is being threatened. Do you recall that? Could you clarify there?
She does not. She seems confused and does not remember saying that. But she putting it together what you've repeated back to her. She's like, there have always been those that have been turned that seek to there's a word for it.
redeem
seek to
themselves.
repent.
Repent.
Yeah, they seek to repent and redeem themselves. And somehow this device that you have here is connected to that.
Oh, so perhaps there's a powerful vampire who chooses not to drink of humanoid blood and is trying to cure themselves, perhaps.
She says that is quite possible. I am not. I tried my best to stay out of the affairs of the world outside of Cerber. But that's quite possible, and there are probably others that can better answer your queries.
I hate to break it to the poor vampire, but there's no way to cure that unless you have access to some pretty high tense magic. It taints your
What your
soul.
friend
It's
says
not
is
something that can be cured.
what your friend says is true, but there are stories of those that do not cede to the king or queen's wishes all the time.
Okay. I believe that is all the questions that we have.
She's already fallen back asleep.
Cool. So, next path forward, I believe, is to head to the snow goblins. I believe she mentioned about this item being crafted in the cold.
Yes, that jives with what Monarch said about the snow goblins.
Yes.
And
I can't
wondering
remember the exact wording because my player has a terrible short-term memory.
So do I. That's why I write lots of notes.
Okay. I guess we
Um,
have the snow goblin.
Yeah. Damn it. Speaking of short-term memories, I was going to ask something of the group, but I forgot. Oh, that's what it was. Of Wes, actually. In, I don't know, notes or something from a few sessions ago, there was mention of going to find an artifact called the Eye of Hackathon. That seemed to be related to us going to the Hydra. Is that a thing? I missed the session where it came up, so I'm just wondering if they're related or I'm totally on the wrong track.
They are this whatever the Umbra hinted at seems, and this item that you found does not seem related to the eye. The eye is probably something else.
Okay. Yeah, I just can't remember I wasn't there for the context in which that was mentioned, but it
Yeah.
sounds like important and epic, so.
Okay.
Okay.
I suppose we head to snow goblins then, unless we have something else to do in this town.
Might be wise to pick up some warm clothing
Well,
if we're going to the cold mountains.
Yes, good idea.
at least for those that aren't, fauna.
Yeah.
No, flora. I keep getting those mixed up.
Will your sap run slowly?
I'll be fine.
If you do you discuss your intent to go into the mountains with Monarch, or
Yes, I believe.
He seems like a decent fellow.
he says that
Hate to kill him.
yes, you're probably correct that you should have some gear or the appropriate attire for that region. he says, if you come with me, well, you're just he takes you back into the main level of Umbra's abode, and starts going through boxes and stuff like that, and he does find the boxes of furs and warm boots and scarves and hats and stuff like that, and issues them, well, sees what will fit people, and he says, these things have been left by travelers over time. You can see one's been a moth. Moths have probably gotten to it. I mean, the fur is still relatively well, still keep you warm. It's just got a few holes in it. And if you can make use of it, it'll allow us to keep this building a little tidier. If you ever come back this way, if you want to leave it or return it, that'd be appreciated. But at this time, if you can have it.
Oh,
Well,
it's
knowing
very
our luck,
generous.
it may well come back poked through with holes and covered in blood. But we'll do our best to avoid that and return it.
We can't really offer you much in terms of provisions to get to your trip, but you could probably hunt or find things along the way.
Yep. Worst comes to worst, I can always create food and drinkable water.
Okay. Yeah. It is. I mean, it's mid-afternoon. You guys can start. I mean, he draws you or provides you a rough map to where the snow goblins. He knows where the snow goblins are. He does warn you that there are many dangers in the mountains beyond the weather and the snowy conditions, and that there are, as he mentioned, that the snow goblins do reside near the frost giants. So the frost giants, well, he doesn't like them. They're rather aggressive in defending their territory, and there are other dangers up there that he's only heard rumor of.
Yeah.
Are
But
there any settlements between here and there?
There may be, but they're, because of the threat of the vampires, even though you're on the elven side, people tend not to live around here. You'll likely run into some elven patrols, but settlements is less likely. He doesn't know of anything between here and the mountains where you need to get to.
So we're best to provision as best we can here. I mean,
Yeah.
are the mountains steep and icy and that sort of thing? Do we need like climbing gear and? Oh dear, don't like the idea of that at all.
You can levitate.
I might have to balloon the entire way.
I can climb. I can carry any of us up if we
Yeah.
really need to. Worst comes to worst.
I mean, he can provide you some like walking sticks, and you can, put a nail or screw in the bottom of it, but they don't really have much that would help you in terms of that part of mountaineering.
Yeah, they don't have general supply stores around here so much.
No, not really. I mean, it was hard enough getting. They only get supplies from the city that you arrived in the area from. It only comes down about once every 4 to 6 weeks, just to bring some stuff, but they're pretty independent here.
Well, we can always come back this way if we need to.
Yeah.
resupply or get better equipment if that comes to that. Not sure what the group would rather do though. Say we could give it a shot.
Yeah, sounds good.
Well, it's a new, interesting place to see, so I'm certainly game.
Okay. Yeah, you start heading out, and well, 3-4 hours later is the light is, or the sun starting, to set and everything, and you find a suitable campsite or place to set up camp.
Okay.
And you can see that the mountain that, or the path is approaching the mountains, and next, actually, if anything happens. Who would be on third watch?
I would be finished because I do long rest faster than everyone. I
Yeah.
would probably be finished mine by then, so I would.
Okay.
Yeah, we probably just need
Um,
2.
yeah.
With Corel. Yeah.
Okay.
Weasley snores through the hallways.
Grell hears
He's his beauty sleep.
the sound of horses on his watch. And do you have dark vision?
I don't actually.
Okay.
What?
What?
Yes.
This is
More
a
for
first.
Yes.
What I am going to do is I am going to rage and attempt to blend into the forest until I can see something.
Okay.
Because I get a plus. I get better at stealth when I rage. Don't think
That's
about it.
weird.
That makes sense. That's how that works.
Just
Yeah.
scream out in rage and then disappear into the foliage.
It is nice that they made barbarians more versatile, but some of the
So
rage making you better, it's bizarre.
hey, I'm not complaining.
Yeah,
Just
all
get
good.
angry and wait.
Yeah,
Yeah.
stealth is actually my best skill, oddly enough. So, I'm
Okay.
just gonna hide in some trees, see what happens.
You hear? Do you speak Elven?
No, I speak primordial. If that happens to come up.
Really should have been me on this watch, but okay.
You hear voices coming from a couple of spots, and as you're hiding there, a single rider gets within your regular vision. You can see it looks like an armored elf on a horse, and they are scanning the sleeping party members, and they say out in common, whoever is on watch, who are you and where are you headed?
Can I attempt to sneak up behind them if they haven't
Yeah,
seen
You
me?
can try.
Oh boy.
You can certainly try.
That's a 26.
Okay.
Oh.
You do get up next to him, but actually, no. You get up behind him, and it's an elf on a horse, and you can see within 30 feet of him, there's another rider.
I'm just gonna walk up behind him, and then I'm going to let like the green glow that normally happens when I rage like fully starts to radiate, and I'm actually gonna activate the drift globe and be like, "Greetings. Our group is currently headed towards the snow golems on top of this mountain. What does
Okay,
it?
as you said greetings, like the two elves go, shit! How did you do that? what?
Does he just have it
a-
below
after
him
they,
and it's just creating shadows?
yeah, after they calm down, they say to the mountains, why? Just they it's relatively dangerous in there. There's why the mountains?
The exact specifications of our mission are no concern of yours. All that you need to know is that we are headed towards the snow goblins to inquire about their expertise.
Oh, the snow golems. Did you bring a gift?
Yes.
That's good. They always they're always easier to deal with if you bring them a gift. But careful of the frost giants. They are quite territorial.
Yes, we have been forewarned. Thank you for your concern.
You're welcome. If just be careful in these lands. Although we do patrol, there are often those of the dark that seek victims, seek food. Um, it seems that you are quite capable of defending yourselves, and we shall move on. And you see, he joins up with the other rider, and they ride into the darkness. You hear more horses. You figure there's somewhere between 5 and 10 of them.
Okay. Cool.
Yep, and then long rest done. You guys wake up.
I'm assuming
Yeah.
that
Anything
someone.
interesting happen in the night?
I do inform everybody of what happened.
Okay.
A gift.
We
Any
were
ideas?
wondering what to do with those other magic items that nobody.
Perhaps the frost band.
Mm,
That
Worth
could
a
be
try.
a mighty gift.
Okay. You head up toward getting to the mountain base, and you start following. There's a pretty obvious trail that's going up and up and up. By by midday, you are definitely in the snow, and some people around here. Oh, actually, where's the frog? Move the frog. You guys are approaching a treacherous looking bridge.
Okay. Does the bridge look like it can support my weight?
Yeah.
How are you? Do you have what skills do you have relative to engineering?
Nothing.
Nope.
Nada. Nothing. I got nature, and that's it. I don't think it applies.
You can make an intelligence check then.
Okay. Wow, that's a 6.
You're not sure, but you figure what the heck.
Lovely.
It's actually, I mean, the picture's worse than it is. It looks to be a reasonably well maintained bridge. Oh, you're not sure who maintains it.
Yeah, I think it's time to do a very thorough scan of the area, particularly down the cliff. Would somebody mind holding this end of the rope, and I'll tie a rope around my waist and just hand it over to who?
I'll hold on to it.
As to take it
Gorell?
and hand it over to Gorell.
Tie it around a tree.
Yep.
I'll go take a peek look over the edge. But I'll have levitate activated, but
Yeah.
I'll still be on the ground, so I'm walking.
You
And I'll
look,
kind of-
yeah, you look over the edge. You're pretty far up. It's at least 500 feet up
Sure.
until you see, sort of judge that there's a bottom down there.
Is there anything that I can see on the far side that we could secure a rope to?
You figured, like, it looks like there's some snow-covered boulders over there that you probably would clear them and wrap the rope around.
Okay.
If worst comes to worst, I will be able to catch anyone who falls. They just will be having a long trip down.
Yes.
It's a long trip back.
Long trip back too.
I don't normally volunteer this, but I don't mind being the first to venture across, just given.
Why doesn't the hamster go? He can turn into a bird or something, right?
I can float, so
Oh, you can float too. That makes sense.
That's why I'm offering, and that's really the only reason. I'd much rather not be the first across. This is a battle
Okay.
map after all. Unless somebody else
So-
wants to volunteer. All right, I will. Corel, stay relatively close, please.
Yep.
And sort of hand over hand,
Yeah.
very lightly.
Are you
step.
actually putting weight on the bridge?
Yeah, just like maybe like a quarter of my weight kind of thing.
Okay. Well, from that amount of weight, it seems pretty sturdy.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look like it's been used. I mean, it's a little bit ice and snow covered. Like there's no
I'll
recent-
go to the middle of the bridge and kind of lower my full weight onto it and then kind of bounce up and down a little bit.
Okay. It seems pretty solid. I mean, for
Oh.
your weight. Looking at Corel, it's like hard to tell.
Yeah, that's why I'm jumping up and down because that adds quite a bit more.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go to the other end and yeah, maybe wherever the bridge is anchored, I'll just
Let me just make a mark. Just put it here. You figured there's a boulder there.
okay. I figured I could just tie the rope around one end here. But I'll go to the boulder. That's probably a bit better.
Okay.
Seems all right.
As you are heading over there, make a perception check.
Uh-oh.
Sight based?
Yes.
Not bad. 19.
Actually, I'm just thinking of how your robe would work with this.
It sees in all directions with true sight out to 120 feet.
No, okay. What was your roll?
19.
Okay. You're looking, I mean, you're headed towards the boulder. You're a little nervous, and sort of from over here, you see a basketball-sized snowball flying towards you.
Oh.
What's your, is 17 hit you?
I have a 12 AC. So yes.
You take 9 points of damage as a snow ice ball hits you.
Oh, shit.
You see,
That was so unnecessary.
Who puts ice in their snowballs? I'm telling Mom.
you see, this creature rise from the snow over there.
Oh, boy.
Ew.
Uh-oh.
No, it's not that big. Only this big.
Did you really need to do that? I will yell.
And yeah. We'll roll initiative.
Cool.
Good.
Advantage on things. That is a 21.
Nice.
Initiative. Oh, not bad.
Let me stick to take the goose hydra
Excuse me.
off of initiative. It's a snow hydra.
What?
Oh, that's
Well,
worse.
No, just okay. But you can, so you got hit and you're approaching the boulder. You're basically next to the boulder. Grell, you see
Okay.
this large thing over there throw a snowball at Reft.
Right.
Reft took a snowball in the face.
I am raging. As part of the bonus action to enter my rage, I can move half my movement.
oh dear.
I will double check the exact wording on that. Yeah, move up by half my speed. Okay. I will then use the rest of my speed. Can I reach him?
As you're crossing the bridge, roll a d6.
Yeah.
Here it comes.
Is-
Ref sees this and like braces himself in the snow.
That's a 2.
What'd you get?
2.
So as you're halfway across, you hear cracking.
Shit.
And the
Can I?
couple,
And when I hear the cracking, can I like jump from where I am to the end of the bridge?
if that's within your jumping range, yes. But you'll need to make a dex save as you land.
Yeah, I am within jump range. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry. Dex save, you said?
So yeah.
All right. One second. I need it. Change your sense of confidence. Advantage on dexterity saving throws. Okay, yeah. That is a 15 on the dex save.
Okay. You land okay, but as you're pushing off, the cracking has now become two of the planks have been cracked, like totally destroyed as you pushed off, and Weasley and Elias can see these planks drifting down into the crevice. So you jump to there ish.
Okay.
So there's a gap on the bridge now that you have to beat. You'll have to use, we'll call it terrain. Difficult terrain.
Difficult.
Yeah.
Let's see. That's damn. Okay, can't get that far. Let's. I need to do math. I can do that. Do I dash? Yeah, I'm just gonna dash in melee range.
You're
And
stopping
that's
in front of him?
yes.
Um, you feel that it's exceptionally cold there. Make a Constitution save.
Okay. That's a. What's that? 24.
Okay.
Nice.
You take 2 points of cold damage. You realize this thing's radiating extreme cold.
Gotcha. All right, that's my turn.
Reft.
Well, you wanted me to catch that. You catch this, and I shall do my usual.
Okay.
Does 24? I hope will hit,
Yes.
and a 21.
Yep.
So 12 and 6, 18 total damage, and I will push it back 10 feet-ish.
Okay.
And I will stay right there.
Okay, so Weasley.
I'm driving right now. I'm gonna sit out for a little bit until
Okay.
Can we have him run across the bridge?
Yeah.
Scamper.
Just takes his full movement, I guess.
Yeah. He's basically
Just go
here
through.
ish. Yeah.
Okay.
He's basically at the other side of the bridge, but as far as you can make it. Okay. It's its turn. It reaches down on the ground and rolls up a big snowball and throws it at Grell. That'll hit Grell.
Sorry, that guy backed up.
Well, he got
He
pushed
got-
back by
got pushed
the
back.
Oh,
by
yeah.
the Eldritch Blast. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. On the start of his turn, he has to make a strength save.
Okay. What's your DC?
Sorry, proficiency strength. 15.
Okay, yeah, he was okay with that.
Darn it.
And he hit you for 8 points of snowball damage.
Okay. Sorry, is that bludgeoning or cold?
Cold.
Cold.
Well, sorry. No, it's just cold damage.
Cold damage. 8. Then. All right.
It seems like when you're standing next to him, that intense cold that he was radiating, that's what the snowball did to you. It seems some
Gotcha.
weird effect in the snowball.
Okay.
Elias.
Okay. Oh, just outside of range. I will anyways cast a spiritual weapon over there. Just cannot attack him right now.
Mhm.
Uh,
You're gonna
yeah,
move a
I
bit too,
guess.
or
Hey,
I was just wondering if
So-
you're moving too.
yeah, I think I will try to move. So that's 20 feet, and then this is And that's as far as I can get with my movement.
Okay.
If the whole bridge is considered difficult terrain.
So that's Elias. Back to Grell.
Okay. I'm gonna run up and I'm gonna smack.
Yeah.
Okay, first attack. That is a. I don't even remember what my hit is. 25 to hit for 15 points of damage.
Hit.
Second attack is a 20 stupid for 16 points of damage.
You take make a con save again.
I rolled a 3, so full damage.
Okay, so you take 5 points of cold damage as you're next to him.
Ow.
Reft.
Pew pew, but I won't push it back if I hit.
Okay.
Rolled a 2, so that'll miss. And one hit for 11 damage.
Hit. Weasley's sitting out. It swings at Grell. Does 18 hit Grell?
Yes.
Okay. So you take 19 points bludgeoning.
Oh,
And, I rolled really well for that. And 12 points cold.
The cold is starting to hurt. The bludgeoning is halved. Okay.
And Elias.
Okie dokie. First thing, a bonus action to swing with the spiritual weapon.
Yep.
Give me a sec to figure out how to make that work. Oh, that was a natural 20 to hit.
Oh, pretty good.
nice.
Woo, nice.
Nice. So that's an automatic 8 plus. um, 12. Okay, so I think 20 points total.
Good hit.
Mm-hmm.
Then you moving forward still? You still have an action and a move.
Yes, I am going to. Think I can get there with my movement.
Okay.
And I am going to send a. How is Goro looking on hit points? Is he still fine or not?
I'm above half.
Above half. I'll send you a healing word.
Thank you, dearly.
Uh, Just give me a second. Not great. It's 7 points of healing. And as your reaction, you may take a swing against him if you'd like.
Yes, I will. Let's see. That is a 18 hit.
Yes.
That is so 12 damage.
Okay. Back to Grell.
All right. More attacks. As barbarian goes bonk. That is 21 to hit for And, ooh, good damage. 17 damage. And the second attack is that is not a good roll. Does a 12 hit?
No.
No. Okay.
At the end of your turn, make
Sorry.
oh.
I still do 4 damage because of graze,
Okay.
and then my
And then if you're not moving away, then please make a con save again.
all right. That is a 25.
Okay, so you take 1 point of cold damage.
Nice.
Reft.
I rolled to attack twice. I rolled 2 4s, so I missed twice, and I curse and shiver me timbers a bit.
Okay, it swings it. Girl. Does a 15 hit?
15 does not hit.
Good. Well, good for you.
Yes.
It misses. Well, yeah, it does not hit you. And Elias.
I'm going to start moving forward a little bit.
Yep.
Bonus action, take another hit with the spiritual weapon. That's a 24 to hit.
Yes.
And 6 points of damage. And
Okay.
as my main action, could I get a wisdom save from Toll the Dead?
He rolled a 17.
That is my save DC, so he passes.
Corel.
All right. Gee, I wonder what I'm doing. Elias is not within range of temporary HP or nope. Yeah. Well, no, that's a diagonal. No. So more box. That is a 25 to hit for double one. That's 10 damage. Second attack is a 19 to hit for. Wow, my damage rolls are not great. 13 damage.
Okay.
I'm still staying in there, so con save. That is a 14.
Okay. Save, so you only take 3 points.
3 points. Okay. That's my turn. Go.
Reft.
Pew pew.
Yeah.
19 to hit and a miss, so 13 damage. Go.
He flops to the ground, and you can't see him as he camouflages back into the ground. He's dead. There's actually a bunch of red splatters, so you do see him. And yeah, that's nothing else has shown up. You continue on your walk, and at some you're walking for about another hour through the mountain up into the mountains and across the snow and ice. And can someone make a perception check?
I can try. I'm not proficient though.
Sorry, perception?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody
I get a lot because I'm raging.
18 for me.
Because
I
you-
rolled a 4. That's not good.
Oh,
That's 11. Oh wait, I got advantage. Hold on. That I rolled a 6.
oh,
I got so
Elias.
excited.
Yeah. Elias notices that there is like a tripwire. So you're coming into you're walking along the mountain pass or mountain path, and you notice up ahead that there's a tripwire across the path from a group of boulders, like to another group of rocks.
Everybody stop.
Okay.
There's a tripwire there. It's probably going to activate an avalanche and we're all going to die. No one move.
Pedro's like, "Why'd you stop?"
Shut up.
Okay. Stop.
Does anyone here know how to deal with tripwires?
I certainly do not. Sorry, where's the trip? Where's the
Yeah,
tripwire?
jump over it.
Yeah, that's.
See it's there, just don't walk into it.
Yeah, do you see it? I don't trust you not to see it.
I can see it well enough. I rolled a 19.
Oh, okay.
Where is the tripwire? Sorry.
So you're along the path, and there's like piles of snow-covered boulders on each side, and there's a tripwire running between the two piles of boulders.
Like up here?
Yeah, it's not, well, I mean, it's just,
Oh, it's
it's,
not on the map.
you know,
Okay.
sort of up. It's not really in the map, but sort of on your, you just continue it along. What's it called? Elias can also make an intelligence check.
Not my greatest skill. That's a 10.
Okay. Elias, it's like, realized that was relatively easy to see because like there was actually a bit of frost on the line too, so they sort of stuck out, and it's like that. I don't know, that wasn't very well hidden.
Too easy.
Might be a decoy trap. Well,
Right now would be a good time for detect poison and traps, except for that spell sucks and it doesn't tell you where they are. It just says, yeah, there are poison or traps in the area. So,
Stupid spell.
stupid freaking spell.
you are screwed. Please
If-
call
if-
again.
Yeah, there's a trap in the area. I don't know where it is though.
We could try and like set it off if we get ourselves to a safe place. Or is that really
Yeah.
dumb?
That was my best thought. If no one here knows how to even investigate for traps, so
I am not good at that sort of a thing.
just blast it from 100 feet away or something.
I mean, I don't have, dexterous hands like you all, but I could try to disarm it. I'm pretty good at that thing.
Sure, if you'd
It could
like.
disarm you.
You either disarm the trap or it disarms you.
I mean, we could
You-
remotely manipulate it.
Yeah. Does anybody have mage hand?
I do. But we'd have to kind of, look up slope, make sure nothing's going to run down on us, make sure nothing's going to break out underneath us, that sort of thing. And then we can try and set it off.
Okay.
Or we,
Go ahead.
I don't know. Yeah, that's my best thought. Yeah, maybe we get lucky on a roll.
Better solution than anything I can do.
So do you search or just look up the path for a bit?
Yeah, just
Okay.
not that I'm particularly familiar with icy, rocky things, but
You
what
can
makes
make
sense,
a survival check.
I will guide myself. Please be a 4. It was a 4. 15
Okay.
total.
I just see if there's anything better that might. Oh, that's okay. No, you don't notice any suspicious looking pile of snowballs or anything like that tumble down at you. And you don't notice the wire leading anywhere else other than between the two piles of boulders here.
Well, should we? I can, take a rope and use Mage Hand to loop it around and give that string a tug
Okay.
once we're off to the side. Just be ready to run.
Yep.
That could
Okay.
work. Yeah.
Okay. You do that. You pull the wire and nothing seems to happen. Like you pulled it, you broke it, and
Hmm.
you don't notice anything. No avalanche of anything. No snow spears launching at you.
Well, that was probably the decoy.
Yeah,
decoy.
probably the decoy. Hopefully it wasn't attached to some sort of remote alarm for someone else.
Who's strong? You're strong, Gorel. Can we pick
Yeah.
up like a rock and toss it around that area?
Sure, I'll toss a rock. I
Toss some
find-
rocks at it just to see what happens.
Where are you aiming for?
Um, not like directly at the piles of boulders, but like hitting the edge. Kind of what I'm aiming for.
The
The edge.
the
Piles.
obvious path through, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll d20 to see how accurate you are.
Rolled an 8.
Whatever you threw landed sort of between the two piles of boulders and just goes thud.
Hmm.
There's plenty of rocks around, aren't there?
Yeah, you can keep
Just keep
throwing.
tossing until we're sure
Or
that most spots have been hit.
Okay.
we could get Weasley to check for traps for us and then remotely disarm them if we find any.
How heavy of a rocks are you choosing?
Like human head size.
Okay.
30 pounds.
Roll d20 2 or 3 more times.
Okay, we got another 8. And a nat 1. Another one?
One more.
Guys, I think it's fine.
And I roll another natural 1. So 8, 8, 1, and 1.
Um,
That seems like a good test to me.
everybody roll perception checks.
You're such a nice DM. I rolled a 3 for a 5.
9.
Oh my god, my rolls tanked. I got a 9 total.
Okay, you don't hear the goblins laughing.
That's good.
You guys are standing there. You see a little opening. Actually, on the left side pile of boulders, the lower part of it, this little like porthole opens or slides across, and these pair of eyes look at us like, "Man, you guys suck. What are you doing
Oh.
here?"
Clearly,
We
we
ca-
don't know what we're doing here. Go ahead.
Are you one of the snow goblins?
Sort of says something in Goblin to the someone apparently next to him. Yes, I'm one of them.
Excellent. We have come here to inquire about an object that we have come into possession of.
Yeah, that's nice. Why do you think we want to deal with it?
It
because we
was
have
made
some,
here.
presumably, and
Presumably.
also we have magic items to give you in return for your services.
He sort of talks to the person next to him and what do you want us to check?
I pull out the stick and hold it up. This object was found in the possession of a goose hydra. It is in demand of various factions, and we wish to know exactly what it does.
You see the porthole close, or the whatever panel close, and then you hear this grinding sound, and the boulders on the right side where things were strung up, they seem to like pivot out of the way, and there's a set of stairs going down, and a Ewok sized, no, a Jawa sized thing in a white cloak comes up or pops his head up and says, "This way."
Okay. I will follow them. Anybody
Okay.
else?
Yep. Carefully follow them and watch the ground for pressure plates.
Okay. Yeah, you
Come on.
guys head down this set of stairs. It goes into a larger area. It's probably about 20 feet in diameter. And then you see a couple goblins. There's a big crank on the wall. They're cranking it, and you see the opening above close, and they say, "Follow me." The one that's been doing all the talking. They don't speak your language. He sort of gestures at the others, and he leads you down some tunnels. People can make survival checks if they want to see if they can figure their way back if they needed to.
Okay.
Yes, please. Oh, 6. Nope. No
You're
chance.
totally lost.
Good grief, my rolls today. I rolled a 2.
Well, I've
I
not
am
rolled
not.
above a 10 today. I've not rolled a 10.
I got a 15 total.
Okay, you guys are gonna have to rely on Garel. He's been leaving a trail of leaves behind you.
Ways.
And you end up inside this. You can hear noises up ahead. It sounds like tools banging on metal and things like that, and murmuring goblin speak. And you entered this big workshop, and this older goblin approaches and says his name is Ned, and he says, you have something that we may have made?"
Yes, and I will hand him the thing, the stick.
Okay. He handles it and, oh, yes, I believe my grandfather worked on this or these. You only found one?
Yes.
Okay, there was many more, but um, this is used to, well, power things. This he says, "Wait a moment." He goes back to this big drawer or desk cabinet, basically a filing cabinet, and looking through it, and he pulls out this papers, and he lays it out on a table, and there's this diagram of a square, well, a cube that's probably about 3 feet in per side, a cube, and there's 6 holes in it, and the next picture shows that you insert these rods into one of the holes, and he explains that this provides power, magical energy that can be used to run devices that my people make.
How many slots did you say there were?
6,
6.
but we have not made any of these in quite some time. Where did you find this?
In the treasure well that a goose hydra was guarding.
He says, I'm not familiar with that, but why were you seeking it? It seems that
Our
you've
priority,
gone out of your way.
our priority was to keep it away from certain forces that wish to obtain it.
Oh. Do you have? I'm just trying to figure where, because there was many of these sticks made, but not many many of the cubes made. So I'm curious as to where. And he's like, one of the other goblins comes up and whispers at him and the goblin, and yes, we could do that. Yes. He says, just a moment, I have to go get something. And he disappears, and there's just a hubbub of activity of the goblins making different things in here. And he comes back and he says that this may help. And it's a circular object, and it's got a button on it, and he looks at it and it's like holds the stick by it, and he presses the button, and there's a whole bunch of small gems, essentially LEDs, on it, and a couple of them light up, and he holds it up, and he's like, it's basically like a compass, and he says, that way, and he says that one of the devices that could make use of these sticks is not far from here, and he indicates that it's in a southwesterly direction from here, and he guesses probably within 2 or 3 days travel.
Okay. It's useful to know.
So these sticks go into a cube
Yes.
to power the cube, which is then providing
be used-
magical energy to run other devices, or are they running
Yeah.
the cube?
Well, the basically these are batteries. The thing that they plug into are just a receptacle, and that cube can be used to power other things, or
Okay.
be used as a magical energy supply.
And the gems on the stick, one was glowing, that indicated the power level of the
Yes. So this
stick.
one, yes. So this one is almost depleted, seeing that there's only one portion glowing, but it can be recharged either by exposing it to the elemental plane of fire or beings of that nature, or there's a elemental plane of lightning also that can be used to charge these. Those areas are very difficult to find or approach, explaining why this one is probably almost depleted.
And how many of these sticks are there, do you think? Like dozens? Like were many made? Or?
At least dozens. He knows his grandfather worked on making the cubes. There's maybe 10 cubes made, but there's dozens of these sticks. there was my understanding is that they had the opportunity to charge a lot of them. So they prepared a number of them, or quite a few of them, but that opportunity to charge them again, at least his people have never had a chance to recharge any of these.
Right.
Mhm.
And was it specific devices that the cubes were gonna charge? Like were they purpose built to be run by these cubes?
There were a wizard of enough skill could use the cube to power spells or magic items, but it was very generic in that terms. That they weren't made for specific purposes.
Okay.
Okay, so somehow this is related to or can be used by a potential ally in the conflict down in the lowlands. Wow, this is getting very complicated. I like it.
The snow goblins. He's like Ned's like, huh? Yes, it could be. Yeah, could be related to that. I know there are many inquiries from we would guess agents of the dark ones down there, the vampires that have tried to acquire or knowledge of the sticks, but we have not. Well, they are scattered through the lands. We could once they're depleted, we can't really trace them. Even when they are still have a charge, it's very difficult. I mean, there's not this. He's pointing at the circular devices. Like, we don't have many of these.
Hmm. And how did you activate it? You brought the stick close to it, or sorry, what? It just works. It just points to
Uh,
a device.
Basically, by holding the stick next to it and activating this detection device, it'll point to the closest cube.
Ah,
Okay.
So that'll work on our stick as well?
He used was your stick.
Oh, that's what he used? Oh,
Yeah, he held your stick by the locator, and it pointed in the direction of the closest cube.
gotcha. Well,
Says but yeah, he says I can't really help you much further than that. If you are seeking the cube, that is your choice, but none of my people will accompany you.
right. You don't have like a little mini gateway to the plane of fire or lightning just off. What if
No, that
chance?
is that is much beyond our capacity. The storm giants might, but we don't.
Did you say storm giants?
Yes, there are some in this mountain range, quite a distance from here. But there are these mountains have several groups of giants that reside in them. The closest ones are the frost giants, but we have an agreement with them.
How would we travel these mountains and not violate that agreement or be part of it or whatever? I've heard they're quite dangerous and we'd rather not run afoul of them.
Well, they do leave marks. They typically, if you see a pile boulders that don't look like they were naturally. If you see an unnatural stack of boulders, you are probably approaching their outer border of their territory.
And to get to this cube, we would have to go through their territory?
Oh no! If you get because it's basically out beyond the mountains. It would be in vampire territory.
South and west, I see. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Huh.
They
What do you think, friends?
Seems like the best lead.
We do not have very many better options.
So we go and
he
find
does say
this.
that he does indicate that if you guys wish to rest or recuperate, get out of the snow for a few hours, he can try to dig through his grandfather's records and see if there's was any requisition for one of these cubes, or find the requisitions and see if you can find any information about the cubes.
I think every little scrap we could get would be most fascinating. I'd be happy to help with that.
Okay. He does ask that he points at one group of goblins that they're building some new armor or experimental armor, and if you would be so kind to volunteer some time to evaluate it for us, that would be much appreciated.
Sure. Be more than happy to help with that.
Okay, so he says, well, I'll leave you to it. I'll return not long, but I will start digging through things and see what information I can find.
Very strange question, but what are your snow goblin burial practices? Or what do you do when one of your elders, say, passes on?
Kind of eyes you suspiciously.
No, it's an odd question, but I'm always trying to find out about the cultures of the people I visit.
We tend to hold a ceremony in the snow, and we allow, well, basically they have a burial ground, but they allow the body to freeze and they just cover it up with rocks and ice.
And say, would your grandfather be amongst those buried there?
Oh boy.
He is in our burial grounds, but we do not take guests there. That is for our people.
That's the. He's an odd fellow. I apologize, and I'm going to steer Reft away from him. Going
And
to
the guys,
whisper in your ear. I know what you're trying to do. We're not doing it.
In your mind, but we can ask questions of this person
No.
I don't think
firsthand.
I think Speak of Dead has a limitation on how far back it goes.
Does it?
Does it? Not sure.
It used to. I think other versions did.
Let me.
Yeah, the spell fails if the corpse was the target of this spell. Oh no, within the last 10 days.
Yeah, no, there's no time limit. It's just you can't come back to the corpse and
Yeah.
ask them.
It does still have to be a corpse, though. It can't be
Mhm.
dust.
Well, this
Um,
is you knew where I was going with this.
Yep.
Make
I knew
a
they would not like it though.
make a deception check.
Oh boy.
So, I
Oh,
will guide. What kind of spell is guidance?
Divination.
Yeah, crap. I can't make it subtle. All right. I rolled a 14 total.
okay. Ned eyes you suspiciously, but other than that, he's sort of not suspicious, but more is like, why are you asking questions like that? But he says, yeah, go see them, and I'll be back.
Yep.
I just sort of mutter out loud, like, wouldn't it be great if your grandfather could answer some of these questions himself? And then I'll just walk away as I say that.
So this group of snow goblins over there seems to be working on some sort of power armor,
Ooh.
and they look at does Elias who well, I guess Edro and Elias wear armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Elias wears chainmail at the moment.
Okay.
Yes,
It looks like they have a breastplate that has like an Iron Man circle thing on the front of it,
Mhm.
and they say if you would like to test this, that they have they built in a weapon to it, but they're not quite sure how effective it is.
Okay. Does it
Uh,
have a chance of exploding?
he looks at the other friends and they sort of shrug. There's always a chance.
Yay. Well, what the heck? I'll
Uh,
try it.
okay, so they take you down a path not too far from this work area, and um, there's a big big, reasonably thick steel door opening into a room that's about 20 feet square, and you notice that there was this observation area that had a very, very thick glass looking into the room, and
Yep.
they asked if you could go in there. They um, run a wire from the breastplate to the observation area. There's like little holes in the wall, and they run the wire through there, and they just said, please face the target at the back.
Okay.
Okay, and you can roll a d20.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, my favorite number, 13.
Okay.
Mhm.
Basically, you hear these instructions being shouted through a grate in the glass in that observation side of the room. Okay, we're gonna fire this up. 3, 2, 1, boom! And you feel a tingling vibration within the breastplate, and this increasing pitch whine, and then this blast of bright white energy shoots out towards the target at the back of the room and hits it, and does a significant amount of damage to it. And you can make a strength check. There seems to be a bit of recoil.
Oh boy. Is this a check or a saving throw? I guess.
It's a check. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's not good. That's a 3.
Okay. Um, you get sort of like thrown back in the air about 10 feet, and
Oh.
like an arc, and then you land on your back.
Uh-huh.
You're basically knocked prone, and you like bop your head, and and you take a couple points of damage, but nothing severe. And you hear like the goblins, a couple of them cheer, and then it's like one of them, the one that's been talking to you is like, "Ooh." You hear the doors open, and these people, a couple goblins run out and come check you, and a couple of them are checking the breastplate, and they said, "Eh." And they thank you very much, and they
Yeah.
take the armor off of you, and
Yeah.
they say that the test goblin comes out and says, "Well, I think that was successful. We should have
Good.
this adjusted for tomorrow if you're willing to try again."
Okay, sure. I'll bring a friend to hold me upright.
And basically, they take you to their lunchroom, and you guys can wait there until Ned has come back.
Okey dokey. Does this count as a short rest?
So after 2 or 3 hours, you guys have had snacks or snoozed or whatever. Ned comes back, and he's like holding a book, and he says, "I might have found something. Um, there was a there's a record here of representative of someone named." Oh, here we go.
Hello?
Yeah. Just trying to find the name here.
Okay.
There was someone named Bran Stillwater. I had requested one of these power cubes. At least and my grandfather delivered one in one of the towns in the vampire lands. They somehow granted him, or Mr. Stillwater, agents came as he sent a number of soldiers out to meet us and provide my grandfather passage in those lands. My grandfather normally would not enter those lands, seeing the number of dangers down there, and he provides you the name of an abandoned, well, he thinks it's now abandoned town in that region called Dusklight.
Dusklight.
Yeah.
That sounds rather ominous. Bran Stillwater in Dusklight. Well, that sounds like a more concrete lead, doesn't it?
Just how long ago was this interaction? And what?
He's counting on his fingers his grandfather was about 75 years ago.
Okay. And was this Bran Stillwater a vampire or an elf or someone other than a human?
We never met him. It was his
Oh,
one of his servants did the transaction.
I see. Well, hopefully they did have good death certificates in Dusklighter.
Ned sort of looks at you. I don't think the vampires actually keep records of that because they don't die very often. But yes, that's about all I could find in the time, and I should get back to my regular work. But you are welcome to stay here to rest up, and if you want and head out tomorrow. Um, yes, and he also had a note of his sort of the directions that his grandfather used to get to Dusklight.
Awesome. It's very
There's
generous
some
of you. Thank you.
notable landmarks, and well, at least 75 years ago they were.
Hmm. Um, not that I
And
want to
Dusklight is
ask. Oh, go ahead.
you go.
No, I was going to ask something a bit more, not related.
Okay. Dusklight is in the direction that that compass is pointing, right?
Roughly, yes.
Okay.
It is
Yeah.
southwest of here, yes.
Yeah. Any chance we could borrow or purchase that compass off you? I think it
He's
may be of
to mention
significance.
that he seems very, very reluctant. He, um, he says that this was actually my grandfather's. Um, what we can do, for if you're able to pay us, we can construct something that would do a similar function. It would not be quite so directional, but it would indicate if you are getting closer to the object,
That
to
would
the
be
cube.
Sorry, go ahead, Goral.
yeah, that would be useful.
Okay. For us to make this in a short period of time, I mean, we could have one ready for tomorrow, but that means interrupting some of our other contract work, and I don't know if you have anything that you can offer us for this quick job.
We potentially do. I'm assuming you don't deal necessarily in gold, but
Well,
rather,
if you have some, but it would. I mean, we also take trade of other items.
We have that big silver bar we found. Is that sufficient?
The that would be sufficient to pay for the supplies for the to construct the item.
they'll cover your cost of materials. We're not talking the cost of
Yes.
labor.
All right.
Uh,
I don't think we're ever going to use that lightning trident. I'm gonna be honest.
Probably
It's so,
not.
it's
It's about.
so cool.
It's
It
very
is so
cool
cool, but nobody's gonna use it.
None of
because.
us are capable of using it.
Sorry, what was that?
None of us are capable of using it.
I mean, Adro and I can use it. It's just, you know, Brandon's doing dual wielding and I'm doing heavy weapon. It's like it doesn't fit
Yeah.
with us.
Yeah, it doesn't fit any of our current builds.
I just have a feeling that it's much more valuable than what's on offer.
Up to you,
You
or
know,
we can just fork out more gold.
Now,
much money.
you're just discussing this within the group right now.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
but he says I'm sure we can come to some sort of agreement, but if you're willing to provide them the silver bar for now, they can start work on it.
Yes. Please do.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
Yeah. Yeah. Start with the silver.
Yeah,
figure out.
okay, yeah, so they take the silver bar and he, the guys that were working on the breastplate, they put that aside and you see them start working on on something else or your project.
Oh man. No power armor.
Mm-hmm.
So did you, I mean,
We could wait an extra day. I don't know.
The power armor was a commission from that he had for someone else, I'm guessing.
yeah,
I see.
but you know, they could always make you another one and you can pick it up on a future date.
Yeah.
Maybe if we trade the trident for a suit of power armor and this not compass thing, this Geiger counter, whatever it is.
Might be a bit of a tough bargain.
Well, we can but offer.
Hmm.
I am a merchant. It's what we do. We bargain.
That's true. You are a resident merchant.
Hey, Ned,
So,
got a deal to offer you.
okay, what do you have?
In fact, that trident could probably power the breastplate, but so yeah, I'll take out this. We happen to have this amazing, highly powered trident here.
He do you let him handle it?
It has a. I'll just explain what it does, and yes, I will let him handle it. And I know this is going to be worth much more than just some crude makeshift compass thing that you're going to give us, making for us. So we're bargaining for a little bit more, please.
He said, just give me a moment. He wanders down the hall to the testing room, and a couple other goblins come with him, and they set it up on a rack and run some wires to it, and uh, you can see flashes of lightning in that room, and say, "Oh, it's quite impressive. I think I have a client that might be interested in this. What would you, what other commission would you like or other item?
Um, well, we were thinking
Like
that
you said, yeah, this is definitely worth more than the little directional thing that we're going to be crafting for you.
absolutely, I would say a suit of whatever style of armor our dear friend Elias here um, would like. Plate?
We can definitely manufacture a breastplate for them that would function much like this other one.
Is that appropriate for you, Elias?
Yeah, if that works within the budget.
Or do you want like half plate or that sort of thing?
Uh, just for stats wise, would this be considered like a medium or would be a heavy armor?
I think well, breastplate is I think it's medium armor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But so is half plate, I think.
that's true. Yeah. So,
He does indicate that if you needed half plate made, that fittings would be required through its construction, so that it'd be slower, but I mean, they could try to measure you as best as possible.
uh, yeah.
I mean, it's not going to be ready
No.
right away. So
No.
I'd be down to try a half plate armor if they don't mind waiting a little bit longer.
we'd
Um,
have to come back, right?
Hmm.
yeah. Yeah, they wouldn't be able to, it would take them a couple weeks at least. But if you venture down and do your whatever you're doing and come back, it should be ready for on your return.
Sounds like a fair deal to me.
Okay. They say so I mean, you guys, they show you some unused areas of their the underground section here, and there's a cave you guys can use to rest and hang out. And in the morning they'll have the directional unit ready, and they'll do some more measurements on Elias, and when you guys return, you can pick up the armor.
And just to be clear, this is the calibrated and refined whatever that was that knocked Elias on his ass armor.
Well, we will make it of a good quality, but we can't. The device that I showed you earlier, the one my grandfather's weak, that would take much more time to make, something like that.
No, not that one. I'm talking about the armor that Elias tested. That
Oh, well, I
That's-
mean, when you return, we'll definitely during the fittings and everything, make sure that it's fully functioning for him.
yeah. It's not
Yeah.
just plain plate, is all I'm saying. It's half plate. It's the whatever they're building that zaps things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's half plate with the blaster on it.
Have to dot your I's and cross your T's in this line of bargaining here. Read the fine print, etc.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you've been most hospitable, Ned. Much appreciated.
Oh well,
Hopefully
we
this
don't
was
get,
a mutually
we get many
beneficial.
customers, so
Excellent.
we're kind of hard to find.
Probably only repeat clientele for the most part.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So I mean, you guys can get a long rest in, and if you with no issues, you're very safe down here.
Hey Wes, are there any normal magic item shops here other than like the empowered armor?
Well, anything that essentially no, but they can craft things. Is there anything specific you're looking for?
I don't know if they'd be able to make it. It's a tattoo. So
Oh, okay. Yeah, you get a sense that these are more craftsmen, like building
yeah.
weapons and armor and devices, but not what you're looking for is probably a little bit more specialized. Probably a wizard would be able to help you more.
Yeah.
But you know, Dusklight might be a bigger town.
Or it might be a ghost town. We shall see.
Like, you know, they just might take blood in payment rather than coin.
I
And
got
you
plenty
know.
of that.
Yeah, so the next day, I mean, next day, probably around noon, they've got your detector ready, and they show you how to use it. Basically, you hold the stick close to it, and it will basically on how fast the light flashes is an indication of how close you are, and it does have a little directional, probably like a 45-degree arc. So like if you're standing facing the object, it's going to start flashing. If you turn away, it it'll stop flashing. So you can sort of pivot yourself, going in a circle, 360, and see which way it starts flashing. And to confirm, if you stand there and he's using his grandfather's device, they both indicate the same direction. It has been calibrated.
And straight to the frost for food. Excellent. Down and south and west we go.
Okay. So it takes a better part of a day to get to get out of the mountains, or at least where it's not so blustery and snowy and cold, and you start following your sensor.
Yes. Or at least I am. If everybody
Okay.
else is following me.
And the
Uh,
directions from Grandpa's notes.
Sorry, did we get a short rest in this time?
Oh yeah, you got a long rest.
Oh, long rest? Sick.
Everything recharges and your hit points get back.
Yay.
Okay, you are walking across it's mostly rocky terrain right now where you are. So on the map just to the right of the one you were just on, you guys are walking along. And across the other side of the map, you see a fellow that looks very similar to the one that Grell threw off a cliff.
Mm-hmm.
And you see him look across at you guys, and he throws something at the ground out here, and the ground starts shaking vigorously, basically a small earthquake. Can everybody make dex saves?
Oh boy.
Okay.
6. Oh wait.
That is a 21.
Okay.
16 for Reft.
That's a 6, but I'm gonna re-roll it.
Okay.
All right, so I'll use my first roll because that's a nat 1.
Hmm.
So I got a 6.
Okay. Weasley and Elias lose their balance and they get knocked prone. The ground starts shaking and cracking open. And you shift to the map below. And it cracks open and there's just like hot.
Ooh.
The ground cracks open. There's hot stuff. That guy is still on the other side.
Ooh, spicy rock.
And out of the hot lava, you see, got a picture for these guys. Where is it?
Lava rat? I am so confused.
It's just limits metagaming. You know, if I throw things at you you've never seen.
Yeah, can't possibly metagame when my first reaction is, what the fuck?
Flaming
this
rats.
swarm of flaming rats come dashing out of the lava. And you see movement, more movement within the lava.
Okay.
Dude,
Is this like a
these
swarm scenario, or are
Yeah.
they large rats? Okay.
Yeah, it's a swarm of them. There's probably like 50 of them.
in my nature knowledge, do these seem like rats, like beast rats, or like monstrosity rats?
Well, they're rat sized. They look very rat like, but their backs are on fire. So you don't think they're natural.
Yeah. Do they seem to be distressed by the fire? Or is this like natural to them?
Where they live.
The what modifier?
They're happy in the fire.
Yeah, they look definitely happy in the fire.
Oh, okay. These aren't rats.
Like they came out of it.
Okay.
initiative.
Okay, okay.
You.
So,
47.
2 and a 4. That drops me down quite a bit.
I roll a 6. If
you
someone
rolled a
can put that
Yep.
for me.
6 is your total?
Yes.
Your deck is probably higher than mine.
My dex. Let's see. Oh, I was surprised. So I have 16 decks right now.
Higher than mine.
I'm having-
Well, apparently they go first.
Man, we all rolled like shit.
Yeah.
Yo,
We did.
Reft was the only one that got above 10.
I rolled a 10, yeah. I've been rolling shit all night. But that's okay. We'll crush it now.
They rush towards the thing that looks like wood. Because wood
Oh,
burns.
Oh gosh.
And they start nibbling at you.
Okay.
They only got a 10, so yes, you have a bunch of fiery rats at your feet.
Cool.
You also notice these other guys coming out.
What the hell are those?
They look
Methods.
like this.
Oh, great. Flaming and
Whoa.
lovely.
Demon babies.
Okay, they're very far away. Okay. He moves around. He doesn't seem to be immune to fire. He moves around over actually 30 feet. Go this way. It's closer. One, two. Elias, you see 3 purple darts flying towards you.
Shield.
They do not hit you. They go into your shield and boom, boom, boom.
Whoa. I haven't done that before.
No. Then it's refs.
Ah. I'm kind of torn. I am going to cast Summon Aberration.
Ooh.
It's a little overkill for a bunch of rats, don't you think?
There are millions of them.
It's fine. He gets it back on a short rest.
And I'm going to have it appear like here.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Can I? What is the range? Yeah, that's plenty of room. And it's going to be a Beholderkin.
Okay.
What do I have for bonus actions? Not much.
That's
Over
what your
here?
summon looks like?
Yeah. Sure.
Oh boy.
What size is it? Sorry,
Just doing
this for the first time. It's a medium. Yeah. And yeah.
Wes, may I request that we zoom in a little bit on the stream?
You're gonna what?
May I request that we zoom in a little bit on the stream?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
How far away are we at the moment? A long way. Let's say, Elias, protect me. And I'm going to move kind of this direction. Probably it's about 30 feet there.
Okay.
And that's my turn. And then the beholder is going to send 2 eye blasts at the wizard guy.
Okay.
So it is.
Fails his saving throws.
No, there's no saving throws. It's a hit. So it's a D20 plus 7. First attack, 13. Probably misses.
Yeah.
15 hit?
Yes.
Okay, so that is 1d8 plus 7. So 8. 15 psychic damage, I think.
Okay. It's like, ow.
And it will hover up 30 feet straight in
Okay.
the air.
What?
Yeah. That's my turn.
Weasley.
Great. Now I can't reach him.
You're not supposed to reach him. He's a friend. He's friendly. We shall call him Ray.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyways, I'm gonna use my action to cast the evil spell, conjure minor elementals.
Ooh,
And then I'm
bit
gonna use my
overkill for a
bonus.
bunch of rats, don't you think?
Never. It's like
You've
a
been waiting
million
to
of them.
Fair
And
enough.
then I'm gonna use my bonus action to wild shape into. Give me a lion. Da-da-da. And then I'll move up to. Who's evil?
Where are you putting your elementals?
No, they're
It's
with
a
him.
aura around me.
Oh, okay, okay. It's an area. Okay.
How big is the area of effect?
It's a 15 feet emanation surrounding
15.
me.
Okay, I'll give you one of those.
Thank you. And can you also increase my size? Because that'll increase the size of the emanation as well, since it's emanation.
I did make you
Okay.
bigger.
I don't know how to
Yeah.
calculate an emanation from that then.
It should be
Just 15,
it should be 8 squares across. So that would be 40.
20. Yeah, sure.
Oop.
20
It's
foot.
just be 3 squares in every direction out for me, basically.
Okay.
Gracias. Oh, and then I end my turn because that's all I could do. I'll run up next to the big the evil guy, and then I'll end my turn.
Gorell.
Okay. I'm gonna deal with the swarm of rats in front of me. So rage and bonk. That is a dirty 20 to hit for 15 points of damage on the first attack, and then the second attack is a 20 stupid for 16 points of damage.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
They get a little smaller. Elias.
For my action, I think I will cast Spirit Guardian.
Ooh.
Everyone's
Everybody's
get all
got
the Guardian.
something around them.
And that's my main action, and I will
Thank you. Appreciate that. Good
Yeah,
place to
I'll
be.
get in between Reft
Okay.
and the imps right there. So I think,
It's a save, isn't it? For the Guardians.
yeah, it's a wisdom save.
It failed.
Okay. They will take 3d8. Uh, 19 points of radiant damage.
Okay, he
Nice.
dies.
And bonus, I think that's all I can do for this turn.
Okay. Back to him. Up with him. Mm. Mm. Okay. He moves down to about there. And can Elias and Reft make dex saves as a lightning bolt comes hits the beholder and tries to hit you too? Well, it does.
13.
God damn it. I will absorb it.
Okay.
Smart.
It's 37 points.
The beholder's got a deck save too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much is it?
37. 18? 18 or 37? Oh, your
What was the
DC is
save?
15.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Up to 2, 37 points. Wow, this beholder's got like a burning hole in the middle of it.
I think Elias has a bit of a burning hole in him.
Mhm.
If I absorb it, does it actually keep the?
Oh, actually,
Does it drain the spell? I don't know.
let me
Weird.
just check something here. No, it has to target only you.
Oh, okay. So I can't absorb it.
You
So
can't
my-
absorb a lightning
So
bolt.
my
But
deck save is 10. 37 points.
yes.
Fuck me. Right.
Is there a gaping hole where Reft used to be?
I did not make my concentration save.
Oh,
Do I have to use luck before or
Who
Um,
cares?
Depends on which version.
I guess
Who,
if it's
who
the
even who checks anyways? Just who cares?
I've been told a
Alright.
few times that technically the way it's meant to be is lame, so just after.
Yeah,
oh,
it's
it's
the way it's meant to be is so lame. But that's why we ignore it.
What are you trying to figure?
if I can use luck.
Is that the feet or?
Yeah. Because I finally remembered I have it.
take the
Are you
Warcaster
trying
fee. You don't need luck.
Are you trying to use it on your deck save for the damage or on your concentration save?
I would have. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I didn't say it.
Yeah. After you roll the die before the outcome is determined.
Hmm. A little hard to do for a concentration check.
Yeah. You know, as soon
Well,
as
I
you
mean,
roll,
if you're using it on a concentration check, I'll let you re-roll. But I mean, 36, you need a
18.
15 or higher.
It's 36. Yeah, I need a 6.
Isn't it?
17 or higher?
Oh, sorry, 36 is 18.
18 or higher.
Yeah.
So I need to roll a 15 or higher. Oh, sure, I might as well. I did not. So yeah,
Oh,
Beholderkin's gone.
Okay.
Oh, alrighty. Also, can somebody move me 20 feet further? My movement is
20 feet further
50.
towards where?
Evil guy. Also, I have a
Mage
jump.
guy?
Yeah, yeah,
Do you
yeah.
mind
Also,
going through the lava?
I have a jump distance, or I can
Oh.
jump in lion form
Okay.
up to 25 feet further. So I should be able to make the gap.
It's
Oh,
30
yeah.
feet across the lava.
Oh, I'll be suspended midair between turns. Who cares?
Roll for your guardians, Elias.
Sure.
They,
Or
they
that's a
entered
saving
it.
throw.
Yeah.
Wisdom 17.
They failed.
Okay. That's 19 points of damage again.
Okay. This one ran up. The rats attack Grell. That'll miss. And Weasley, as you're jumping over, when you were jumping over, can you make a perception check?
Yes. Lions have anything special on that? I'll check real quick. All right, I rolled a 13.
Okay. Did not notice.
Okay.
Reft.
Did not notice what?
Something. Reft,
Alright.
you make a.
I will hex that mage. Bastard, that hurt. I will move out of range somewhere like that, and then I will shoot it.
Let me just see. You hexed them. Can I use this against that?
And I will give him disadvantage on
No.
strength save.
Yes. Yes.
Well, no, it's not saves, it's strength checks, but yeah. Okay. Does a 16 hit?
What are you blasting them with?
Eldritch Blast.
Oh, okay. This is worth it.
I hit him once. I missed the other time because I rolled a 3, of course.
Yeah.
For
I'm just checking. Okay. Actually, on the 16, he cast something and re-roll your 20. Re-roll your attack.
He
Okay.
did not.
Oh no, we did something and now the DM does it too.
That's much better.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh
It's
no,
much
he has
Roll
overpeaced.
again.
It's a 23.
Okay, well, he gets hit anyways.
Yeah, it's better. So he takes 15 points of damage,
Okay.
and I'm really furious. That's my turn.
Okay, that's Reft. Weasley.
I'm gonna run up 50 feet on him. Does that get me close enough?
Yep.
All right, it's time.
Shove attack into the lava.
No. Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
All right. Give me 13 radiant plus Oh, that was a really low roll. Plus 6 lightning.
And 6 points?
Yeah. 13 radiant, 6 lightning.
Okay.
Second attack. Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
All right. That's going to be 10 radiant and 10 lightning for a total of
He
20.
goes, he goes poof.
Goes poof.
He goes poof.
He goes poof.
What?
Does he die or does he go poof?
He goes poo. He goes, oh shit, and
Oh.
dies.
Oh,
Oh. Oh, he's dead. Is his body? Is
Yes.
okay. Okay.
I will be speaking with
Who else is there? Is it just the rats left?
It's the rats and one magman and things that you have not seen yet.
well,
Oh, okay, cool.
those things that you didn't see.
I'm gonna use my tabaxi feature to double my movement speed. Give me 50 feet directly in the direction of the rats. I jump over the lava, assuming it's like less than a 30-foot jump.
That's about. It's a little like you only get 50 feet.
Yeah, I get 50 feet of movement.
You're
If I
better
can't-
off. You're better
If I
off just
can't
running
jump,
this
then I'll
way.
just go around.
You can get to about reft with your movement
All right, I'll do that.
without having to jump and getting grabbed by whatever you didn't see.
Oh, interesting.
Oh.
I end my turn.
Oh, did I use my outside voice?
Whoops.
I end my turn.
Garel.
Cool. I go bonk. Reckless
Yeah.
attack
Bonk.
and all the things. Yeah. Cool. That's 20 stupid for 18 damage. Second attack.
Yeah.
That's 24 for 16 damage.
Okay. That pile gets smaller. Was that it?
Yep.
Okay, Elias.
Okay. I am going to. Oh no, it shrunk so it doesn't fit into my sphere anymore. Can I get a wisdom save from the imp, please?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. 10 points of radiant.
Okay, he's still standing, but he's not happy.
Okay, I will send a Toll the Dead at him as well. So another wisdom save, please.
Roll your damage.
Okay. "13 points of necrotic."
Now he's dead.
Sweet.
Anything else?
Nope, that's my turn.
Okay. I'm just gonna have some things appear.
Ew.
Ew.
A fire elemental approaches Weasley.
Ooh, throw the stick at him. Charge
I
the
was
stick.
gonna I was gonna see if the lava would do anything, but yeah.
Another one approaches from up there, but we're just gonna stop there.
Wow,
It's 10 o'clock, so
Sounds good.
awesome.
Amazing. Good session.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
nice.
welcome.
Got a lot done. Thanks, Wes. Thanks, everyone.
Yes, you're
Yeah.
That was
welcome.
fun.
Thanks for the
Sorry.
game.
It was like
Getting
everybody hit the
details
power
down.
spikes. Everyone's a lot stronger now.
Flipping that bloody lightning bolt hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
It happens. You're 7th
You
level.
give-
You should be able to take a lightning bolt.
You give some, you take some.
Yep.
Well done. Thanks, guys. I'm off.
Yeah,
Off to bed.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Yeah,
playing.
thanks,
See you in 2 weeks. Oh no, actually, I can't play in 2 weeks, so the 30th.
Oh,
Mm.
See
okay.
you guys
Yes.
a month.
Yeah, end of
Oh,
month.
too long.
Yeah. Well, it's just, I mean, unless you can take away pain, I can play on the 16th. But otherwise,
Yeah,
yeah.
fair.
Unless you can go
Find your
pippin-
hypnotist to take out your pain.
I'll
Yeah.
send a merch month your way.
I may try and run a one shot in this slot if people are interested. I'll see how
Yeah,
the
go
timing
ahead.
goes and things.
Ah, I'd be interested. Yeah.
Yeah,
What
I'd be
level?
down for that.
Low level.
Well,
Oh,
Low level's fine.
mm-hmm.
That can be
Yeah.
fun.
Gee, I try silvery barbs and everybody complains.
I don't think we complain.
No,
Was that what it
that's
was?
good.
Little
You,
silvery barbs.
No. If
It
we
just
get to use
surprised
it, you get to use it. That's totally
Yep.
fair. Yeah.
very fair.
Okay. Good night, guys.
Okay,
night.
good night. Bye.
Good night, everyone.